Okay, I'm not speaking until I can see somebody's in the chat. I got bamboozled last time with speaking and playing music. Or until I see somebody to say there's a one, I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. I'll just do a slideshow about what I want to color. How about that? I'll just do that. So I don't even know how to tell anymore. And whether there's anybody here, I know nobody's gonna hear immediately. There's Miss Lilani. Hey, baby, can you hear me well? Okay. Hey, Lindsay, how you doing? Okay. Now, if I put this music on, can y'all hear this? Hold on, cause I want to play this. How you doing, Miss Lilani? Hey, Miss. Can y'all hear that? You just type of. I'm testing. I don't have anything extra on here. Okay. So I found some chocolate brothers to color. Okay. Yes. You got it. You got it. Yes. I'm your baby. Okay. Your baby. Ooh. Yes. Tonight. Me, baby. Yes. I'll be there for you, baby. Okay. Baby, be my. Ooh. I'm your baby tonight, baby. Hey, blue skies, boo. How you doing? Yes. I'm your baby tonight. Tickle your little face. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Got some chocolate brothers to color. Yes. Ow. Ew. Yes. Well, I had these a while ago, but I didn't print them now. I'll be down for you, baby. Yeah, Whitney. Now, I'm not a fan of the AI drawings. I'm not. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a fan of the dark lines and but I kind of appreciate like this picture. I kind of appreciate the beauty of the muscles and the way that shirt is hanging, and then the way that things are looking like they're getting together. The fresh haircut and everything. So I am really appreciating this. Yes, blue skies. I finished the puzzle. I need to get some more Mod Podge. I Mod Podged half of it, and hold on, let me move everything back. The half that I didn't. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all when I was on my last live, I dropped 120 pencils that were in a bucket, and then I dropped the puzzle that I just getting ready to put together. I put it in the little bins, the little puzzle thingies. I got to get some super industrial rubber bands. I knew that you need to put rubber bands on these. Okay, and this is what these are. These puzzle things. This one was gifted to me by Bubbles, but these puzzle holders, and then you put different layers of puzzles. Like these were full, and then you flip them all over and everything. Girl, when I tell you, when I got off the live, I was still on the live when everything fell over. Cause my friend was supposed to pick me up because I told y'all I have high blood pressure, and I think the doctor's gonna tell me I need to get off of YouTube. Cause I get on here and cuss, my blood pressure gets up so fucking high. It takes a couple of days to go down, and so we've ruled out my diet because I'm not in the category of, well, I don't. My what I eat is a little bit different, so I don't. So we're trying to rule out other things of stress, and so I was going to and this is another puzzle organizer that fell over that could have benefited from me putting some rubber bands on there. See, like these trays, if they fall over, they all fall over. So what y'all heard was when I scooted the make frame puzzle thing. I'm just gonna have to buy a puzzle. I'm gonna have to buy a puzzle tray. Well, I don't have to buy one. Let me be mindful and So I got to get some big rubber bands to put on here in case this does fall over. At least it'll be strapped. I'll put two rubber bands and then it'll like this way and that way on both of these because these are not locked to secure. So you all heard that those two fall, and then you heard the actual puzzle frame fall, and girl, it was a mess. And then before I dropped the puzzle, which I just walked by the little thing, I didn't have it secured on the table that it was on. I dropped a basket full of 120 pencils, and I was trying to get into a system. So, because I'm giving those away, and don't worry, don't nobody ask me for nothing. So I'm giving them away to somebody, and I was trying to put them back in the tin can, put them back, girl. So when I came back, I had actually drove. I had someplace to drive in the morning, and I drove, and I got so stressed out. So then I came back because there was some accidents. Then I got back, and then my friend was supposed to take me, and when I tell you the traffic was so horrible, they were like, "No, I'm just gonna call you an Uber." So I was on my live, and my phone was going off like 95,000 times, and somebody said, "Jonathan's coming to get me, and Kelly's coming to get me, and Rico, not Rico, but you know." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I had to end my live because I was confused about what the fuck was going on. I'm waiting for my friend to come over here, who knows where the fuck I live at. That's why I was confused. But anyway, I'm sorry. I had to. Well, I ended it because I needed to get off of here. But I was over in Mary's live trying to watch her, and you know what? When people are live and y'all would like to watch them, you just sometimes you just have to go so that you can do your live because everybody can watch the replay. I'm going to tell y'all now, if y'all on live and if I want to go live, I'm going to go live. Okay? Don't feel no kind of way about it. Because if I want to go live, I have to go live because I have some type of something that I have to do. So I waited and waited, and Mary was just talking about everything. And I was like, "Oh my God, Mary." And she brought something else out. Then she brought the books out. And I'm like, "I'm trying to support you, Mary, but girl, I got to go." So finally, she got to the rooms of wonder, and then she was talking about stuff. And I said, I said, mm-mm. And Mary, I was still there with you, girl. Hey, Foxy Colorist, how you doing? I was still there with you, Mary. But see, Mary's one of those people that like people to come to her lives, and she likes you to interact with her and stuff. But girl, I got fucked up today. Oh, I didn't mean to say fucked, but I did because I had already had planned my getting on live time. And I always tell y'all, get on live whenever you want to. Don't worry about who else is on live. Because I like to go on live when Miss Foxy Colorist is on live. And I wait and watch her. And I watch her as much as until I got to go. And so I waited and watched Miss Mary, but Mary kept going. And which I love, because the only reason why I kept watching, because she talks about interesting things. But I'm telling you, it fucked me up today because I knew I was on a time constraint, and I just dropped my pencils. I flipped my goddamn puzzles over. I'm sorry, I'm at the cuss. So then I went to the doctor because I needed somebody to drive me there so that I can test to see if my high blood pressure is related to driving before I get to the doctors. And so my blood pressure was still kind of showing out, but it was still kind of like the white coat syndrome where I'm looking up in the sky, y'all. I'm not looking at the chat right now. So I'll look at the chat in a minute. I got to get this out because I can't read the chat and still keep my thought process going. So, but y'all can still type. Don't even worry about that. So this was a game plan. I had made this appointment like 6 months ago and stuff. And I was like, damn, this is fucking me up. Cause I was like, there's no reason for me to have to take all this high blood pressure medicine. And it's, still not working. So what we're trying to do is figure out what is causing it. So 495, I don't even know if y'all know about the damn DMV area, but I'm telling you right now, you get around that goddamn 495 and 295 and 95 and all that stuff, girl, it'll get you all discombobulated. And my hospital is in Baltimore. I go to Johns Hopkins for everything. If I get a Band-Aid cut, I'm driving my ass to Johns Hopkins. I am, because I don't trust no. So So my friend was supposed to take me just so that I didn't have to drive, and I was going to color the way along, and just so that I wouldn't get stressed out. And what stressed me out because they text me while I was on the live saying I can't come to get you, but an Uber is coming to get you, and I'm like an Uber, and I child was showing my little haul and stuff, and they're talking about an Uber, and I'm like, what? Like you couldn't let me know this before, but I know things happen, so I wasn't mad, but it was just very irritating. And then the thing kept going off. I'm trying to show my little book. So anyway, man, I dropped my pencils. I dropped my puzzles. I got everything. Well, I got the puzzle together. The pencils are still sitting in the corner. I'm gonna close the door and just look at it tomorrow. So anyway, I got to the doctors, and blood pressure's still high, and so now I've got to have a stress test. I got to set a stress test up, and then what's another test I got to set up? Don't worry, y'all don't need to know about it. So I got to wait for those things to be set up so I can go get that done. But I don't have cancer, y'all. And if I did, I probably would tell you when I feel like telling y'all. But I do go and get things checked out because I do have something. But y'all don't need to know about what I got. But I don't have cancer. I don't know why that person put that out there that I on third stage of cancer. They didn't put me in the terminal status. So what I'm going through right now is nothing to do with that. It's just follow-up visits to see where I'm at. And you always need to do that. Always get your blood work taken at least once a year, even if you're normal, because well, not normal, but you don't have any symptoms or anything. Because the blood work, what's they say in the Bible? The blood of Jesus. Well, we're not talking about Jesus like that, but the blood now with the technology can see and detect things that you don't even know that you are feeling now. So always go get a yearly exam just to get your blood work, get urine tests and things to see what you can prevent if you do have something, especially if something in your family. So yeah, the sleep study. Thank you, Foxy Colors. Foxy Colors says, Girl, I know what's going on with you. Yeah, so my sleep study, I already had that set up, and I had that set up I guess 9 months ago. So my sleep study is coming up, and it's coming up very, very soon. I'm not going to say the date and all that kind of stuff, but it'd be at John Hopkins. So my sleep study is coming up, and then I have to have a stress test now. And my diet and my cholesterol and everything, I do not have cancer. I have cancer in my family, but I do not show that I have cancer. Body parts that had cancer was removed 40 years, 30 years ago when it took my little coochie box, the little thing, and they put it, I got it cemented on the daggone fireplace. Okay. My box is right there. Do I feel bad about my box being there 40 years ago? No, because I had serious issues with other things. So, and then I'm not raising no kids by myself. So I wasn't married. Girl, it did not bother me at all. I'm really not a kid person like that. I do like taking care of my little baby cousins because I know I can ship their ass right on out the door. I give them enough time for their family, for their mama and daddy to have that little alone time, either the weekend or a couple of hours. They can get their stuff in. Hopefully not to create more little cousins, but no, it's their business. So it's really fun because they color. And so I have a whole little coloring section for them and everything, but they just come over and visit and they go, and I just do my babysitting duties. And so, but I'm not one of those maternal people, stuff like that. Everybody got to fend for themselves. Why am I looking at this person? I'm just going to just say why. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. Anyway, let me put him he reminds me of somebody that I used to date. I never dated nobody that looked like that, but now I dated somebody that looks like this. And actually somebody that I hang out with right now looks like that. But he got no, never mind, because he does watch my videos. Uh-oh. You ain't got nothing. You fine. You perfect. You okay, but I only see him about once every 1 or 2 months of everything. He's my best friend from college, so he it's fine. And he wants to come on my channel. I was like, no, hell to the no. So anyway, what else was I saying? Yeah, so make sure you go to the doctors to get yourself checked out at least once a year, or once every 2 years. Go to the eye doctor. Definitely go to the dentist. You're supposed to go to the dentist every 6 months. Get your yearly exam. Go to the eye doctor if you have glasses, or go every 2 years. I think that's what they recommend, and get your eyes examined. What else can you do? The dentist, the general practitioner. If you have illnesses, like I have asthma, I've had asthma since I was 16. So your pulmonologist, I go to my pulmonologist every 2 years, but I've got something going on now, so I go twice a year. And I was there today, so yeah. And then my eczema kicked up a little bit, and that's nothing. I'm not telling you anything bad, but what I have, I thought the eczema was part of that, and he was like, "No, I'll just get you some cream." So he's give me a little prescription for some cream. So it's actually good, but my blood pressure was still up, so I got to have the sleep study, and I done forgot the other one that fast. Whatever it is. But anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't want to like to repeat myself, but just go get yourself tested and checked out, especially towards the end of the year. If you do it towards the end of the year every year, that means you'll have it yearly. And you have to book your appointments for some of these things at least a year out, 6 months or a year out or whatever. Just do it. Just go. Don't sit here and wait for you to fall over and stuff. And then your body gives you symptoms of what's going on and stuff. So anyway, okay. Why the hell did I come on here? People kept saying, "Come on here. It's nighttime." Where's the link? Let me drop the link. Is anybody coming up in here? You said me and my Coke bottles. Me and my Coke bottles go every 365. That's right, baby. You're supposed to. Hey, Kim's Coloring Corner. How you doing? I mean, Coloring Creative Corner. How you doing, boo? Yes, always go, because your eyesight can change. And I actually feel like one of my eyes is a little bit blurry, and the one that's blurry is my real good eye. Hold on, let me put the little link here, because I don't even know what the hell. I mean, let me not see. I feel kind of angry because my blood pressure was still up. Did you finish the castle and the mushroom? I didn't finish it. Did you start it? I ain't finished it. There's the link right there. If anybody want to come up, you ain't got the color. You can still come up here as an avatar. We ain't got to see your face. We ain't got to see nothing. You just come up here and turn the camera off. Make sure you have a nice picture when you turn the camera off, because you don't want nobody to, see anything that you don't want them to see. But they can still hear you. It's okay. And then maybe you might get some new people to sub. Now I am doing this on my coloring channel, coloring view. And then what I do is, if it's okay, then I go ahead and upload it, and then I cut it up a little bit, and then I put it as a premiere on my Views of You channel. That's the channel that's the monetized channel. So I did a video today. Got to cut off the beginning part and cut off the end part, and then I will upload it and do it as a premiere probably later tonight. So, and I am wheezing. And so, so a Pullman, another one, Foxy color is, I gotta have a base level for my lung. I forgot what he called it. I'm just gonna say base level for my lungs. So that's another test that I have to have, because I do have asthma, but right now the allergies are kicking in, and I do have sarcoidosis of the lungs. So we need to make sure, while I'm not in a distress point, we need to see what my base level is. So it was a wobble wobble Foxy. Right. They got that whole excuse me, they got that whole thing going. Excuse me. And I hate when I cough and people are like, "Oh, are you okay?" I'm okay. I just talked and swallowed at the same time. So I got 3 things to do for or set up. So sleep study, the baseline for my lung testing, and then I forgot what the other one was. I just said it. Anyway, we're not gonna worry about it because it's already in my John Hopkins portal. So what are we doing? Is anybody coming up? Because I don't know. Y'all keep saying when you coming up, when you going on live. I was watching Miss Bubbles. She said, "What? Wait, mine is acting up." Now, are you doing your machine? Well, I only do it when I need it. You mean the pulmonary machine, the Advair? You have asthma too. Well, I don't want to put your business out here. Don't you have asthma like I do? Well, I don't know which machine. Yeah, I am very good with my appointments, and I don't really need that calendar book I have because the the doctors or the hospitals have a very good portal. But I like the calendar because I can add it into whatever I want to do in case there's something special. Uh, okay, hold on. I put the link in here, didn't I? Let me pin it. The link is there. I this Yeah. Oh yeah, I thought you did. Yes. And I take these things here. They don't have my name on it or anything. I take this thing. This is the advert thing. I got this thing probably like 15 years ago, the case. But I've been taking advert for a long time. This does not have my name on it or nothing like that. So you can't. Hold on, let me make sure. Oh, I just lied because I did take the thing on here. So we're not going to pull it out here. But this is the advert. I have the advert at 500 something and then the 250 something. So it depends on how I feel. And then I have tons of these. I like this one. I do not like the yellow one. I don't like any of the other ones. I only like this one. Period. I only like this one, the way that it comes out. I've been using this for 40 years, this for 35 years. And then I have the breathing machines. I actually gifted a couple of people with some because they have asthma and they didn't have the machines, and the doctors were telling them they need. I was like, no, I got an extra machine, and that's not anything bad because you can just buy the nebulizer machines. It's the solution that goes in there, and then I have the solution packs and stuff like that. Now I'm telling you, years ago, somebody sent me some, and I was like, oh my god! But theirs was like almost expiring, and they were, they didn't need it because I guess I had the excess stuff, but I didn't use all the stuff that they gave me because you can see it's all sealed and stuff. So I always try to have a backup, but I don't use it as much. I only use it during weather transitions or if I have a cold or something like that. And so that I can go to sleep at night, or if I want to still go work out, I just use my little breathing machine and get through it. She said she would come up. Okay, no problem, Bubbles. Okay, so yeah, the nebulizer machine. I've had that for a long time, like forever. Like I got one in both of my vehicles. I had one when I was working in the office. That one I gave away because I don't work in the office anymore. And then I have two here, but I think my insurance can upgrade me to another one. Yeah, but I don't even know what I want to color. Let me see what I want to color. I have the matching inhaler. Yes, Miss Leilani has it too. She knows. Oh, you're laying down. I got the flu. Oh, you got the flu. And blue skies. I have the machine they gave me for bronchitis. Yep, it's all of us the same thing. And yeah, you said well, we all getting something what is going on. And I don't have anything. Yes, y'all feel better. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have anything at all. Except for my eczema is like on my neck and like below my ears. So the doctor gave me a cream. So, but I'm only he told me that normally people take it twice a day. It's a steroid cream. Now I know if y'all Google steroid cream, y'all gonna be freaking out. People for 2 years got withdrawal symptoms when they got taken off of it and stuff like that. I do believe in steroids, using it for certain things. But anyway, I'm only using it once a day for 7 days. And then if that doesn't work, I'll wait for the dermatologist appointment, or I'll make a dermatologist appointment. When I tell you I'm so funny about my skin, I'm so funny about my skin. So let me see, what can I color? I don't want to color any of these. I want to save them for something. Now I did buy these portrait acrylic colors in the black skin tone because even though I have the oh hoo hoo, And the portrait color, the colors that I really like to use, they are uh, um I've used up one of them. Now I did when I was at Michael's, I did see the color that I want more. I think it's Morin. That's the perfect color to start doing black skin, whether you want to do a light black skin or dark black skin or whatever. And mine is getting dried up, so I'm saving it. And I know there are other colors and stuff like that, but I wanted something to that I could blend to make my skin tones. And these are pretty. They're all well, you got there's lots of colors, lots of hues in making black melanated skin. So I got some titanium white, and I can't even tell you the names of these other colors. But I've got some darker brown, some brown, some darker brown. I got some peach, and I got some ochre. Not ochre, osha, whatever. But these colors, you can mix them together and get whatever you need to make a brown or melanated skin tone. And I just kind of blended some colors together while I had it out. Um, it's nothing perfect or nothing like that, but I blended some together so I can still make the peach people, which are the white people, and the uh the light melanated people, which could be the Latin or the European, I don't know, Latin or whatever. And then my skin tone, I can make these darker, the melanated people. So I kind of like played around with all these colors and then just kind of blended them all together so I can at least see the different hues. So I can go, this is like perfect for portrait, and it's called portrait, but you just have to learn how to mix them. But you definitely have to have titanium white, because what this white does is it takes all the colors down a notch, like the darkest of the dark and the peaches of the peach and the brownest of the browns. It takes it down. You have to have titanium white. So I need to buy a bigger thing of titanium white, and then you don't need that much of these other colors. You don't. That's called mixing your colors. Now, a lot of people don't like to mix their colors. Um, it depends on what I'm doing. If I want to do skin tone, I want to mix my skin tones. I do. Now the rest of the colors or the clothes and stuff like that, I don't care. But I think it's a personal thing for me because I'm still from the era where we had the coloring books that had the European features, and then we just had to use brown crayons because they didn't have our features like the face and the facial shape, and I think that was so cruel now that I think about it as an adult. There was no black people in coloring books, the ones that I saw, and if they were there, they looked like slaves, Aunt Jemimas, they weren't back then, and there were some, but I mean, I don't know about them now. I'm learning about that. There were some, but I didn't know. But as far as the coloring books that they have now, they didn't have it. If I'm wrong, y'all can tell me. I'm fine with it. So I like the portraits. I like when it's a portrait face that's up close. I don't need to see nothing else. I want to just color the features of the face. And there's so much that you can see. Child, I don't feel like talking this whole time. I'm gonna tell you all that right now. Nobody comes up on here pickaninnies. Right. See right here. Yep, like we weren't nothing. And then the worst thing was with the cartoons, even in the cartoons in the newspapers, New York Post and stuff. And then the cartoons, even Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny, they only had a couple of black people in the cartoons, and they're always some old buckwheat looking cracker, or some Sambo with the big shoes and the big lips and buck eyes, or the mammy with the scarf on her head and the big booty and big breasts, cooking, hanging out the kitchen. I'm sorry if I'm sounding offensive, but I'm telling you, that's what I remember. And Foxy Colorer said, yep, yeah. So that's why I really love the fact that we have more now, even if it's AI, and that's what this is, AI. Even if it's AI, at least it's our features. It's our features. It's our skin tone. It's us and the Latin people. I love the Latin people because a lot of the Latin people are us too. We everybody in them bump heads. Okay, whatever. Yes. I did say cracker. Yeah, Kim, I know. And I know that ain't the first time you heard it, but it's just how that they were the display back then. hmm Everything was this mentality. Do I have somebody up on here? Hey, Bubbles. Yeah, and so we didn't have a lot of illustrations towards us positive. Mm-mm. Is that Miss? Do you know that's Miss Bubbles? Hi, Miss
Hey,
Bubbles.
View.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I am cooking, so I'm moving around, but I'm here.
And that's fine. And thank you so much for coming over. Even though you're cooking and moving around, I still love it. And of course, we can hear you. And
Yes.
I greatly appreciate your live today. Oh my goodness, you were sharing so much.
Even though I rambled for about an hour before I actually did anything.
And that's the funny part because you are just rambling and rambling, and like after an hour later, she said, hold on, just look at Kim, hold on. She said this is a cracker. And then Kim says, I'm a cracker with peanut butter. Yes, ma'am. and then and then Alani said, oh, you so thick, Kim. And it's all okay. And I hope nobody gets any offense with what I'm saying. I'm just saying what history did show. We don't feel like that. I'm not going to say we can't dismiss history. We can't dismiss
Right.
what we saw. Yeah, so that's all I want to say, and I'm only bringing it up just to let y'all know my thought process, whatever. So, yeah, so your color, your okay, what you had today was awesome because you showed us a little bit of more of your sketchbooks and what you were doing in your thought process and how you showed your gouache in the state that fell out in the workplace.
Ooh, it was so embarrassing.
No, don't be embarrassed about it. But it
I was
sounded
down
funny.
there trying to pick up that paint out of that carpet. I was like, oh my God. And it wasn't like hard dry because, it wasn't like, like acrylic or something. It's a little
Mhm.
softer. So as I'm picking it up, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just like making its way into the carpet. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, this is terrible. I'm like, well,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna wash out, but it won't be by me. Unfortunate. It's like, I'm
I
sorry.
wouldn't even bothered about it. I'd act like I didn't even know nothing about it, but I'm just saying. I'd be like, is somebody no at the airport too? White stuff on the floor? No, me no speaking English. Look like some coca, some nose powder. Are you good for sitting down there picking it up? I wouldn't have touched it. I'd have walked by. I don't even care if I worked there. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about. But that was the gouache, and I think you said what the proper thing to do. I think because this is okay. My gouache. I don't even know what this is. Oh, my gouache that I just put in the container. I
Mhm.
got that tray from my thrifty apprentice. I put the gouache in here. I did put a little thing here to use as a palette. I had it glued on here, but I didn't put it on there tight with some good glue. Now it does crack, and this is the jelly gouache. But like you said, you can still use it. But yours had fallen out because I think it's because of that container, baby. I'm
Yeah,
just
I
calling
think
you
it
baby,
was.
like
It's
okay.
it's
See,
not
good, you know.
airtight, and
Mm-hmm.
also that container is like years old. So
Yeah, because this is no container. This is just regular things, regular palette thing. I filled it up as much as I can, so it does crack. But even like if I flip it over, it's not going to fall out. It didn't crack like that. And like here's the
right.
white. It's firm. It's like if I push down, the product at the bottom is still probably a little bit moist. But I open it up about once every 2 weeks, and I'll
Hmm.
spray a little bit, and then I'll just let it sit for a little bit, and then I'll put it back up. But this is not an airtight, but um it's just this kind of like covers it or whatever, but it doesn't crack. But I know what you're saying. I
Right.
know. Uh-huh. And
And then
then
different
I
brands, brands is different too. So it could have been also the brand, but
mm-hmm.
I think
And
it
then
not
this
being in an airtight container played the bigger part.
mm-hmm. And then this one is just watercolors that I bought. I'm sending the rest of the watercolors to Blue Sky, some tube that I bought, and look how moist it is. But this one is one of those airtight airtight containers, and they do make a difference. Now with the watercolors, you really don't have to have it in this because watercolors can dry and it'll be fine. Um, and then this one, I think this was did I tell you about that flash color LaFrance, the acrylic? This one is the one. This is acrylic. I want to say this is like gouache. Of course, I can't get it open because I'm on a live.
It always happens
And
that
then
way.
yeah, and then I made colors with it. I made colors because I had like six of the tubes, and then I made my own colors. And this thing is so airtight. I had to put it down here. I can't even get it open. Right, I can get it open, y'all. I'm sorry, but yeah, I want to keep it so that I put the same part. But anyway, that's nice and moist. Now it looks a little messy, but it's not. That's actually not bad because I've seen some people open up their palettes and it looks so disgusting. What happened was I put a little bit too much in some of them, so you don't put too much in there if you do. But
Right.
and I've left this open, and then I put the little container on there. And it stays moist. So I know what you mean with the crack part. But with watercolors, I think the crack part is okay because the crack doesn't get like the gouache. That gouache was like stone, like you took a brick. It was like a brick breaking up. I
Yeah, you
saw
should
it.
have seen the white. I was like, oh no. The other colors aren't
Yeah.
so bad. They aren't exactly like falling out. But I don't
Mm-hmm.
want that thing to be in my bag. And then,
No. Yeah. So you're gonna make one and put it in the little clear one, and then
well, I have to get another clear thing because I actually put the Turner in the other clear one I had. So I have Heaney in one, and then I have my Turner in the other.
mm-hmm.
So if I
Okay.
get another one, then yeah. But for now, I'm just gonna use that one, the one I had put it in at home.
Yeah. And I agree. And then that way, because you can always spray it and then keep it moving.
Right.
So, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you showed that to people because now they can see a different thing. I'm looking for a book to color in, y'all. I'm not gonna color my little chocolate brothers right now. Because I don't feel, I don't color well on camera. I just don't.
I
Oh, I
feel
did
like
kind of,
I color better off camera, but I get more done on camera.
yeah, because it's, you know what, but especially when you're on somebody else's live and then they can just keep talking and then you can color. But
Right.
when you're hosting a live, because I got the mean people. They don't come over here. They don't mess with me. But it's just weird. I don't. It's something about coloring on camera. I just can't really get into coloring unless I do an upload. If I do an upload, because I'm just doing it and I'm listening to whatever, and it's okay. But
Right.
yeah, and I noticed because when you're on a live with us and you're coloring, you're just coloring and we just chatting back away, blah 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 blah. And next thing we know, Bubbles done finished the whole daggone page. I'm like, Bubbles, how did you do that?
Yep.
Because you stay focused.
But let it be my live stream. I'm talking about everything but.
It, I thought that was so cute. You was like, what? I didn't talk for a whole hour and something. I'm just putting color to the paper.
I'm like, man, I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go with it, I guess. But
Hmm.
I'm also like cleaning up and stuff too, so it's kind of like trying to get everything organized and ugh, I got all these art stuff everywhere, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna keep and what I'm not. And
Yeah.
that random gouache that I found, oh my gosh, I wish you could feel the tubes. They were so hard. I was like, what in the world?
What brand was that?
Reeves. I don't
Oh,
even
and where
remember
did you get
buying
that?
them, so it was probably years ago.
Oh, okay.
I was
I'm
like,
gonna
okay,
color
I
up
got to
on
get
this.
rid of these. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna color up on this. I don't even know what I was using. Oh, I do. I need to use Faber-Castell pencils on here. Faber-Castell Albert Durick watercolor pencils on that, and I did that. So this part I can spruce up and maybe do something to her hair. So, and I may make her melanated. I did this as a color along with Zucchini Kitty, and I really like how that looks. If you asked me to try to recreate
That's
this right
pretty.
now, thank you. I would not. I used her same color palettes and everything, and then I'd use the same thing for these. But this, yeah, this needs to switch up so I can do something with that. So let me see. So nobody's coming up. Y'all just gonna sit here and watch me fuck up my damn picture. I'm sorry. uh, sometimes that's the words that because it's weird coloring on camera. I don't. Oh, I didn't messed up right here. I didn't put a little thing right here. Did I? Oh no, that no, I did. That's fine because I don't really like that green as a background. I'm thinking about making it black or darker color.
So when you start playing with your gouache, do you plan on like mixing the colors or just using what you got?
No, I'm mixing my colors. That was the thing I got irritated at, the fact that I bought that whole set and then look at the and then what I did, girl, I was so mad. And I mean, like,
I was
not
looking
mad,
at those
like,
colors. I said, "Ooh!" I said, "Viewing those bright colors, I can't."
yeah, but see, look, it says assorted colors. But and then
It's
I'm looking
assorted
at
already.
this. Yeah, and I'm thinking, well, there's gonna be some basic primary colors. This thing is full of daggone Crayola. I mean, no offense, but neon colors. And I,
I feel
girl,
like because
like,
I don't even think I didn't see a brown. I don't think I seen a brown in there.
no. Let me show you. And so I'm okay with it now, because I got the camellia thing going on, so I can always use these colors for camellia. But I don't. I feel bad trying to tell people or recommend this to somebody because you can't do anything good with this. This colors is not. No, ma'am.
Maybe
No, there's
somebody who
no
does
brown.
flowers, but even then, I wouldn't recommend it because there's no
Mm-mm.
brown. So
Yeah, Foxy, and they're very bright. And I'm not disrespecting this product, but I feel like
I
they should.
am. They know good and well they should have put a brown in there.
Okay, Bubbles is.
It doesn't even look like they have no ma'am. Open that up. It's too many pinks or orange or salmon colors or whatever that is they have going on. I feel like they could have. It's like what, 4 rows? At least two
Mm-hmm.
of those rows could have been like the basic colors, and then the other two, because those two right there in the middle, those yellow greenish colors, they look the same. The two in the upper right look the same.
These are the same. These look the same.
Uh
These
huh.
kind of, but they look like a combination of this and that one.
It's almost like they just put
This
certain colors and then added white to create new colors, and then was like, all right, let's sell it.
I'm gonna have to bash this product. I am because it's not fair. And then people are buying this, and
And how
especially if
much
you're
did you
new,
pay
it
for that,
looks
if you
cute.
don't mind me asking?
$25. But
Mm-mm.
I probably got a coupon and got it for 40% off. I can't remember, but it's on the shelf at Michael's for $25.
$25 for a reason. I wouldn't recommend it just based off the colors
I will
alone.
not. I will not. And I'm mad that I feel like I got, but I did see assorted colors, but I wouldn't think there'd be freaking colors that nobody can freaking use on. You'd have to color cartoon shit with the. I mean, hold on, I'm getting ready to start cussing. Let me not. Let me woo-saw. It is not a
Honestly,
good
I would
set.
recommend the Hemi. Put $25 more
To hear me
with it
exactly.
and get the Hemi because the Hemi I got was only I think 55 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Put 25 more bucks with it and just get the Hemi because at least you will have a range of colors. I'm not wanting for colors right now because I have so many in the Hemi. Um, unless I just want to get some in like a more non-budget brand,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't need to be getting because I don't know what I'm doing yet. But I would recommend that over the Arteza one, and Arteza usually has some really good stuff. So I'm a
Yeah, I
little
love
disappointed in
Arteza
that.
products. You say
Yeah,
Arteza, I say Arteza. Yeah, I love this. I love their products. I do. Foxy says yes. It's a carnival. It's carnival colors. Yeah, they're very bright, and I have a
that
unicorn book. Yeah, and so like
yeah,
for books like that, yeah, it's perfect. Hmm.
and even then, because what if you get a tree or something? What are you gonna do with brown? Got to mix it, and then what if it's somebody that
I
don't know
guess
how to
you.
mix colors?
Yeah,
I
it's
sure don't.
you have to have and Bubbles does say she want her colors as they come. She want the colors as the colors. That she ain't got time to mix no daggone colors. And see me, I'm willing to mix the colors, but give me something to work with. So I think if you get this set, you need another set. They need to have
Definitely.
another set that goes with this or make a bigger set. And I guess that's what I'm saying. I was kind of disappointed because I figured it's 24. At least I'm going to get the basic colors and then maybe a couple of, wild colors. But it says assorted colors, but they don't tell you what assorted colors. And then I'm looking at this as just like an example of, the color wheel. I feel like I got bamboozled with this, and I would have never gotten this if
Right.
if I'd have known the colors in it. I would, because I don't color with this, even though I know I colored the Camellia book and they're all crazy colors, but they're crazy colors that I create. So I feel kind of some kind of way about this. I'm not
That
going to
crazy
recommend
colors
it.
that make sense though.
Yeah, it makes sense, and it's only six colors you got to have to at least make sense. Eight would be perfect, but they didn't even give us that, and they gave us all these neon. They need to advertise that as a neon pop color mango
Yep.
manga kind of. Yeah, if they'd
Or
have put
or
that on
bright
there,
colors or bright set or
mhm,
something.
that's the thing. That's basically all I'm saying. I ain't mad at the product, and it might
I
sound a
am
little
because
bit
there is
frustrating
no
because I'm
neutrals in there at all.
mm-mm. And I'm new to gouache, so that put me off to gouache totally. But I like the colors, but I'm like, wait a minute. And every time I keep getting ready to color something, I was like, oh, I'm gonna use my gouache, and I pick my page and I pick up the gouache, and I'm like, there's no way in heck can I do. I can't do this. I, I already do effed up stuff on my own. I don't need any help from a product. Bad
And that'll put
colors.
anyone off. They open it and see it doesn't have the color that it should. They think like, oh, I'm supposed to mix, or maybe I'm
Mm-mm.
doing
And then
something
your stuff
wrong.
comes out bad. Yeah, and then you don't
Yep.
want to color no more. You'll be like,
Hmm.
well, I'm a failure. So they should have a primary set and then that set, two sets, or have them both together or something, and definitely let people know that that is crazy colors. Those colors are I mean crazy meaning good crazy. Let's go crazy. I can I don't want to always go crazy. I'm coloring in little dignified coloring books. I can't I mean I can, but it doesn't go with this. Look. And then I show this page. You can color crazy, but I don't I'm just kind of disappointed. I'm gonna stop saying anything about it. I should have
Yeah.
looked at it. I should have reviewed it before. I mean, looked at the reviews before I bought it. I ain't mad because all I need now I need is a set to go with it. So if it's not going to be Arteza, because I looked on their site, I didn't see one. It'll probably be a Hemi set, a little small set, a Hemi 24 that has
Or
colors that I did.
Turner is very affordable, believe it or
Okay,
not.
Turner. Yeah. I'll look and see what I can get tonight with it because I really want to end this gouache buying thing. I can't because I can't keep buying all this, and I that's why I
Right.
haven't used. I keep saying I'm gonna do my gouache, but I'm like I open it up. I'm like, what the hell am I doing with this shit? I mean stuff. So I'm going. It's all gonna be good, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get another set to add with that, and then I'll have all crazy colors, and I'll have basic colors, and then I can use both together. But there's no
Right.
way
Or
you
if
can
you have
do.
an art store near you, sometimes they have the like the Turner gouache like separately, or the Holbein even if you want to go that crazy. But they'll have it
No, I
separate.
ain't gonna go that crazy. We're not getting ridiculous crazy.
And
But I want it as
you
a
can go in there and just pick the colors that you need to supplement what you got.
yeah. And you know what?
But that
That's a good
Turner set that
idea.
I got was a nice one. It's 18 colors. I think it was like 23 or 30. I don't know. It wasn't no more than $30.
Hmm.
You get 18 colors. The tubes is huge. I would recommend that. Or even the Shinhan one. The Shinhan one is really nice too.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I don't know if y'all know that Five and Below had that gouache. I threw all those containers away because when I used it, I was like, oh, I hate this gouache. I hate it. I hate it. It was $5. But I kept the container, the airtight container.
Hmm.
So what I'll do is I'll find, I think it's I don't know how many colors in there, 18 or 20. I don't know, but I'll find a set of something that I can put in in that thing, and it'll still be. I can put empty the tubes into that. If I buy tubes, empty into that, and it'll still be small and compact. I don't know what I did with the container. It's in here somewhere, and then I will just have those and keep that and this little black set together, and then
Yeah.
that's it. And I'm not buying no more gouache because I
Yep.
got
I
lots of
said that on my
watercolors.
live too. I said I'm not wanting for colors. I got plenty. I need
Yeah,
to
I got
learn it
plenty.
first before I dip my foot into
Hmm.
Holbein because, like I said, to me, especially with the acrylic wash that I have, I use the Holbein and the Turner together. They're not that much different.
Yeah.
So I'm betting that it's the same when it comes to the regular gouache. So I'm not in a rush to get it because I can play around with
Yeah.
the Turner and it's going to be about the same.
Yeah.
And I love
So I
Turner because they're
feel,
so creamy and so you can feel the difference between it and the Heaney.
oh, okay. Yeah, because Hemi got a whole bad rap. They were like, don't buy Hemi, y'all. Don't buy Hemi if you're starting out new. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm starting out new. Hold on. I'm
Yeah,
going to
I heard that
test
too,
this
but
out.
I'm not doing too bad with it. I mean,
No, you're doing well with it. And I think it just depends, like you said, on your skill set and how patient you are. I'm gonna I'm gonna see if I can put some skin tone colors together on here just to see. Had you heard of this? I know it's not new.
what is that?
Uh, it is Amsterdam. It's a portrait colors, a set of six. Hold on, my camera is going crazy. It's got, and I'm gonna tell you, I cannot see the colors. Oh, maybe if I turn the light on right here, maybe. There's a light right here. Oh, of course, it's gonna shine. I'm just gonna put a dot, and the white one is the titanium white. That's my little hair there. Don't worry about it. It's not gonna hurt nobody. So we got the peach. Maybe I will put the white
What is
because
that?
I can
Watercolor?
blend it. No, it's acrylic. I
Ooh.
got sick of it. I went to Michael's. They had this for $14.99. I had a $10 off coupon. I will put the white here real quick. It is I guess it's like a brand of the Royal Landon or
Oh,
whatever.
Royal and Lane Nickel?
Yeah, but I wanted skin tone, and then I'm gonna mix this with my watercolors because that whole gouache thing just kind of freaking pissed me off. When I Because I want to color black melanated people or Latin melanated people. I couldn't because
Right.
You
And
know,
that's another thing. That's one thing I want to look for, but I think I'm gonna get it in either Holbein or Turner. But I want to look for
yeah, get
skin
you
tone color.
right.
I have some browns, but I would like some like tan. And now I have some in the Hemi,
Look what I
but
did.
if I wanted to do something on like a final piece, not that I draw people or anything, but for like
Mm-hmm.
my trees and my landscape pictures and stuff like that, I would like to have more than two because roughly I got about maybe three shades of actual browns. I would
Yeah.
like to have a nice, decent tan color, maybe, um, or a light tan, so I can at least mix some other browns into it and create my own
Mm-hmm.
at some point. Heavy on the
Yeah.
at some point part, because me and mixing colors. That's kind of why I like the Hemi, because I mean I got about 112 colors at my disposal. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
So that's
I
your
would like
regular
to.
peachy people. And but you
Huh?
know what? Having lots of colors are good. So that's your regular peachy people. Peach people.
Yeah,
And I don't
exactly.
know that yeah, they could be Latin peach, any kind of peach.
Right.
Peruvian peach. And and then and then to I'm not like showing a class on mixing stuff, but then you just get it and mix it with the titanium white is a necessity, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I love me white.
With any
I
of your
like titanium white, and um, there's another white too. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. There's another white, titanium white. Some of them call it mixing white, I think.
yeah,
But yes, white is definitely needed, especially in gouache and acrylic.
yeah.
Watercolor, you can just add more water and you'll be fine. But acrylic and gouache, you definitely need white. And that's
Mm-hmm.
another thing. Once I get, I'm not gonna do it now, but once I get pretty low on the tubes of white that I have, because I have two. I had one from the Shinhan and one from the Turner. I'm gonna get a bigger tube, and that'll just be like my tube of white, because you need a nice
Mm-hmm.
size tube. So
And that's the thing. This was a little bit bigger than those little bitty ones, but yeah, you need a nice size tube. You
yeah,
do.
and I've seen like videos of some of these people. Their tubes, I don't know where their tubes are so huge. They must be going to like an actual store finding like the biggest tube there is or something because they're huge. I'm like, my goodness. And I used to think like, oh, you don't
Mm-hmm.
need that much white, but you do. So I'm gonna try once I run out, or not once I run out, because I'm not gonna wait until I run out. But once I get low, um, I'm going to find a nice size tube, either in Turner or Holbein, and that'll be like my tube of white.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I yeah, I think the Holbein one is highly recommended. I mean, preferred. And so you just got to get in here and play around because I know, yeah, see, I just know I can do this, but I can't do it if I'm, I thought I was getting a gouache that I could have more color choices and I didn't. But it's
Right.
okay. I ain't really mad, but but I'm kind of glad that I can play around with the browns. Like I like this brown right here. This is a pretty brown. And all of these I did with those six that I have here. And I do need more clean water, but don't judge me for that. I don't feel like getting up.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty colors, though.
Yeah, and I'm just mixing them to, you know, I'm not doing it the right way, but you can get different hues. Now that looks kind of grayish. So what can you do to fix that?
Vampire skin.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. So and then you need bigger containers because if you keep practicing to get the color, they're going to dry a little bit. But I did find it If you do add a little bit of water with this, you can still stretch it.
Right.
Acrylics is not like hardcore if you work with it fast, because it's not supposed to activate again after it's dry, or what?
Right. It's not going to activate again.
Yeah. But if you work with it within a certain time period, I think you'll be fine. But yeah. Uh-oh, I put a whole lot here. I like this, whatever this yellow color is. I think it's some kind of ochre, whatever. Yeah, so try to get a darker color here. Oh, now it's raining. Great. Oh, I gotta make sure I got my windows down. I mean up. Oh, I said down. Oh my god.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's raining. Let me roll my windows down. But
Mm-mm.
anyway, so yeah.
But those are nice. I
Fun.
like those.
Huh?
Now, if I can find something like that with those colors in acrylic wash, I'll be in the game.
That and that's what I was looking for.
Or even in
Yeah.
regular wash.
They
Because
didn't
acrylic
even
wash
have
is permanent, but it's not as thick. It's, it doesn't dry as fast as acrylic either.
mm-hmm. They had this and I kept looking because I was looking for some of the gouache and I did not see any at all. I did see this. And so while I was in the store, I Googled it to see, what the dealio was. And of course,
Hmm.
I did not see anybody else with it. And I think it was because of the name that I'm missing it to. The name that, oh no, I'm not. Am I? I thought it was six. Yeah, it is six. That's five. Where's the other one at? Bubbles and came and took my tube of paint, y'all. I'm sorry. She didn't. Yeah, I didn't see anybody that had it or talked about it. Why I keep putting this brand? Oh, cause I the top fell over. So I got to get these out of these tubes. I want to put them in a pallet. So that's where
But
I'm
they're
at
acrylic,
now.
so you can't put them in a pallet.
Oh, that's right. They're acrylic, so I can't put them in a pallet. So I'm glad spoke with you.
But
So
you
I've
can,
got to
like,
just
when you're
remember
ready to
that.
work with them, so they don't dry as fast, what you can do is get if you have a stay wet pallet, or
Yeah.
some like cooking, like baking sheets, like the wax sheets, right? So you get a plate. I know this sounds crazy, but I used to do it all the time. You get a plate, you get like a couple of paper towels, and you soak them in water. Don't
Okay.
drench them, but just like enough so that they're wet. And then you put that baking sheet on top. It's gonna retain. I don't know how it works, but whatever. And then you put your paint on top. It won't dry out as fast.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try that tomorrow.
I don't know where in the Blue Blazes I learned that from. Probably art class in high school or something, but it retained in my
Okay.
memory somehow. So there you go.
And I thank you, and I will use that tomorrow. I got to find the cap for that brown one. It rolled somewhere. But so I did pick up all the puzzle pieces. I still have the pencils to deal with. I was on a live and I was trying to get off, and the person was telling me, I can't come and get you, but I'll send you an Uber. And oh my God, it was just a mess. But I found out that my blood pressure is not linked to driving on the Beltway. I
Well,
thought
that's
it
good.
was. Huh?
I said that's good.
Yeah. This looked gross what I just did with my finger, but I had the brown paint on there. So, yeah. So, well, it's good. But yeah, so I have to do the sleep study and see. See, I like this chocolate like this, but how does it look in the actual coloring page? Ooh.
Ooh, and you can use those colors like if you wanted to do like a all chocolate um page, or like like with
Yeah.
sweets and cupcakes and stuff.
Yeah. And I got a book that's got all that. I got the candy book. It's got all those coloring, all those things. Little candy, little chocolate lattes, toffees. Mm, yeah. So I'm just trying to use this paper. And did you know something about a peel painting, acrylic peels? You know about acrylic peels?
No, what's that?
Okay, acrylic peels are when people layer acrylic paint on a palette and they keep doing it. And what happens is it builds up and the colors become this weird kind of like what I'm doing, but it's all around. And then you build the layers up. And then what you do is you peel it off. If you're doing it on a palette, peel it off, and then keep sheets of this peeled off, build up acrylic paint. And usually you use it if you are coloring other things. You don't want to waste your paint because everybody's like they don't want to waste their paint, especially since you buy good quality paint. So
Right.
they let it accumulate and thicken up, and then they peel it off and they store it. And then when they do their journals and things, they'll find different cutouts and cut shapes with it and put it in their junk journals. Because I would always wonder how these people get all these things together, like layers and layers of this. They peel the thing off; it'll be acrylic, and then they'll cut it up and then put it in a collage thingy.
That's
Girl, I'll be
interesting.
over there looking at stuff, Bubbles.
Yeah, I'm like, I've never heard of that. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'll send you the link. Well, I think I shared it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna stop sharing stuff on my videos because it takes too much time, and I know people don't. It's not like I don't care if people don't share me and stuff, but I'm gonna just be more selective on people that I share because I rather share people because you know who shares my videos a lot? Miss Foxy Color shares my videos a lot.
Yeah.
And then y'all are gonna see a lot of my comments that y'all probably commented to me a year ago or 6 months ago because I had some button clicked where I wouldn't even be able. I just, you know what I'm trying to say, Bubble. So I'm going back.
Yeah.
I'm like, they sent me this because one time I was all over those comments and stuff, but it gets to be too much,
Yeah.
and then I
Sometimes
got
when you,
nasty. Hmm.
sometimes when you're like, it's hard to keep up with all that stuff too.
Yeah, and especially when I'm over there, and I'm beefing and stuff, and it's just way too it's way too much. So, but then now I'm
Yeah.
on the coloring channel and I see the nice people commenting. So I do want to be respectful. If somebody spent the time to make a comment, I want to, comment back.
Right.
So, because that's out of respect.
Someone
So,
recommended that I join. I guess it's called Blue Sky. It's like a. I guess it's like Twitter's little sister or something. I don't know, but apparently that's where like all the artists are going to post their art
oh,
and stuff. So there was a lady at work. She was telling me about it. She was like, "Yeah, go post your art over there." So I'm like, "Whoop, that's something else I got to keep up with." But she said,
yeah.
she said it's kind of new, so it's a good way to like kind of I guess be put out there or however. But I was like, "Ooh, that's just a lot for me to keep up with." But I went over there and I'm gonna try it and see because she was
And it's
like,
called
"I feel
Blue
like you
Sky,
should try it." Yeah, Blue Sky.
like our blue skies over here.
Yeah, but without the S.
Okay.
So just Blue Sky. It's pretty cool. It's like Twitter, I guess, but I never really actually learned how to use Twitter either. So
Yeah, I didn't either. Twitter and TikTok. Mm-mm. I think I have accounts over there, but I just did it for branding purposes.
right.
Excuse me. Let me take my little nebulizer. So, how's your asthma doing?
Don't even mention it because it's doing okay at the moment.
Okay.
It's been trying me for the past week, but I've been keeping it at bay. So,
Hmm.
but oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's been trying my patience. But for now it's okay.
Hmm.
Because when
Yeah,
it
because
gets
I think,
cold, it likes to try me. So you know.
and cold for you there is what?
Right now it's not cold yet, so it only gets to about 40 at the
Yeah.
lowest right now
Yeah.
anyway. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just playing now. But yeah, well, for me, it's more seasonal. So the stuff that's growing outside is really just freaks with me. And I find myself getting tight.
Oh
Somebody,
yeah.
Kim said I need a little green. This is the, I don't have green. This is portrait skin tone color. So it's only has the colors for skin tone. And I'm just dabbling. It's not. I'm just playing around with the colors. Kim said need some green. Yeah, but this should make skin tones from light skin, white, melanated, Latin, black. And it's the basic colors, so I should be able to make any type of skin tone with this. Here I keep sticking my finger in this brown, but yeah, I got to get the tube for it. Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, hold on. I got it sitting up. Uh-oh, don't move, everybody. Okay, it's over here. Yeah, the top fell off somewhere, so I gotta put that in there. So it's a skin tone set. It only has skin tone colors. Now, I guess if it was some Martian people, we would have some green or some. Did you? Oh, you don't. Do you do sci-fi?
Like coloring books?
No, no, no. Sci-fi in real life, conspiracy theory, sci-fi. Do you think that there are other planets that have other people, or not people, but
I
things
don't know about
living,
people, but I think there's other things going on
like
elsewhere.
ET? Yeah,
I don't know if it's
yeah.
like the cartoons and movies make them out to be, but I do believe there
Mm-mm.
is something going on somewhere.
Yeah, I think so too. Uh, yeah, and I was actually watching a conspiracy theory about that because I've always believed that. Because why should we be so superficial to think that we're on this
Right.
planet? They got a whole bunch of other planets. Just because it might be hot or whatever, wherever they are, there might be beings or whatever that deal with it. But they
Right.
found aliens. They found weird body parts and different things that they cannot identify in a lot of parts of the world. And so I was watching this one channel. I was like, oh my goodness, yeah. And now there are things coming around, flying around. I noticed somebody said that some Asian company has sent some balloons over full with stuff, and that's not funny, really. And that they were under the radar. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because they were over there where you are on the West Coast.
There's always some mystery stuff going on over here, though.
Cause y'all got all that land, one state all the way across the dang on country.
I'm like,
Yeah,
it is always something going on over here. I tell you.
yeah. Anyway, I was looking at that too. So I guess this is going to be it because I don't have nothing to talk about. And Miss Bubbles came up, but Miss Bubbles is feeling under the weather, and I came up here and played with these colors, and I talked smack. Now I got to find a cap for this thing right here for this color, and I picked up the puzzle pieces. So now I'm gonna work on the pencils, and then I'm gonna take myself to
That
bed.
puzzle you finished is so cute, by the way.
It's right here.
It's so cute. I know. I keep looking at it. It's adorable.
Thank you. It's and then I put some Mod Podge on half of it. I shouldn't be on. I should not have this here until I get it totally settled because I got to put Mod Podge on the back of it and all that. But see, I'm a rebel rouser. But isn't it
It
cute?
is. I like it. I was like, look at that. It's so cute.
Mm-hmm. But look at the after I reward myself on finishing that one. This is the one I can't wait to get working on. I cannot wait. This one, Kirby Rosanis.
Oh yeah. How many pieces?
1,000.
Oof. That's
Let's
gonna be
see.
fun.
He doesn't give a picture. Camellia didn't put a picture of hers either.
I noticed a
Yeah.
lot of them don't. Ravensburger does on some of their puzzles.
Yeah. I
But
didn't
not
know, but
all
see
of them because the one that I had, it didn't come with a picture and I had to struggle. Um, but then I have another one that did come with one. So I think it just
well, you know
depends.
that this one right here, you know why I don't like the this comes with this. It didn't come with the picture. I'll be happy with this, but you see why I don't like this one?
Oh,
That
it
so
covers
then
it.
you have to
Yeah,
yeah. So then you have to go to the back of it and then you got a smaller version of it without
right.
that. And that's a very important part because that butterfly could be any of the other butterflies. So that's not, and I'm going to write a review for that one. They should have not put that on there like that or made it so that you can remove it or something. I don't know what they should have done. They should have put a
Right.
picture in here. And then
Yeah, a poster,
Kirby,
exactly.
mm-hmm. And then Kirby doesn't have a picture, but at least his picture is not covered with the that sticker thing. It's not a
Right.
sticker. And then he has it on the back. So I'm okay. I'm not gonna fuss with him too much, but I'm gonna fuss with Camellia de Erico because that should not have been like that. I don't know
Yeah.
where she should have put it. I don't know what she should have done, or maybe make it smaller or something because this is way too small. She should have just put a picture in.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
so I got to get some Mod Podge tomorrow to finish sealing that up, so I won't mess it up. Because I'm using this as my background. I mean, not my background. The thing on the thingy.
Right.
Yeah, Bubbles is like, yeah, I know the thing on the thingy.
Yep.
All right, Bubbles, you heard me babble enough? Are you good?
Yep.
She's so polite. She's like, yeah, I'm tired of listening to this old lady babble. I'm good, thank you.
No, I know you're tired of hearing these pots and pans though, really.
What are you doing?
I'm making curry.
Oh no, I'm not sick of that. I love cooking. Oh, you're making curry with what?
Rice. It's gonna be Japanese curry.
Oh, the spice.
No, Japanese curry and rice. Like with
Oh, I
chicken,
didn't hear you say in
potatoes,
rice.
carrots, with rice.
Oh, that's nice. I like
Yeah.
that. You don't do spicy, do you?
Yeah,
You
I
do?
should. I shouldn't be, but yes.
Bubbles, I'm because I said, oh my goodness, I said I know Bubbles don't do spicy. I didn't know you do spicy. I love spicy,
Yep,
but your
I do
body said
spicy.
no.
Yeah, it it kind of messes with my blood pressure sometimes.
Yeah, that's
But
probably why mine is crazy.
and then I guess apparently, I had went to the doctor a while back, and I don't know. It's got something to do with my anxiety and my
Hmm.
my cough and like this weird thing that happens to me. And I thought it was just like me being sick or my asthma or something. But apparently, spicy and caffeine don't mix. And
Oh,
I
you
like
drink
my
coffee?
coffee.
I
I
do
like my
too.
coffee. Yeah, and but I drink my coffee cold. But
Okay.
I, I like my coffee, and I can't have them both. So if I have spicy for the day, then I can't have my coffee. If I have my coffee, then I can't have spicy. It's weird. Uh,
Now I don't do both of them all the time, but sometimes I do both of them in the same day. But I never thought about, and I have not mentioned it to my doctor because I don't want my doctor telling me that I can't have what I want to eat. And now that's gonna be a problem.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
old Chastity is the struggle was real when he first told me, and I first had to like really stop because I tried to be hard headed and keep doing it, and I was like,
mm-hmm.
yeah, no, I said this ain't gonna work. I actually have to stop doing both. So
Oh,
I haven't had any caffeine today, so today is spicy day.
okay. Well, you go for it. And spicy curry is the best. Oh my
Yes, I
goodness.
love Japanese curry. I like all curry, but Japanese curry is my favorite curry.
All righty now. All right, Bubble. See now, I was always thought you were so all sweet and demure, doesn't like anything spicy or nothing, and but you like it, but your body said no, we don't need that.
Yeah.
Uh oh, what Kim say? Uh-oh, now Kim's husband got it.
Huh?
My gosh, my house is cursed. My hubby just started with the stomach flu. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
no, that's not good.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, it's Foxy Color and said she said she ain't messing with no spicy food. Okay, I don't know which one she's saying. Yeah.
I
Oh
would have
my
thought.
goodness.
I would have thought Foxy would have liked spicy food.
Mm-hmm. I would think she would too. I like every spice there is. There's not any spice that I don't like. They're really now. I don't eat them all at the same time, but when I go to different eating different foods or cooking different foods, I definitely have to have the original spice because I
Right.
want it to taste authentic. Mm-hmm.
I need some flavor.
Yes. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go with your oh my goodness, I'm so envious. I want some. All right. Well, thank you for coming over, Miss Bubbles. Even though I didn't color anything, thank you for coming on and entertaining me because I. Oh,
Of
she said
course.
she used to. Foxy said she used to do spicy foods.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, she said she used to. I know, because I think like she would like spicy food. Yeah, Fox
Yeah.
said, yeah. Oh, it gives you heartburn. See, right there. There we go.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, thank y'all for coming over. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, and I'm gonna make sure when the little thing ends, end the video. I forgot to do it today, but I was so confused. I was, oh, you started acting like you should. Oh, it started acting like Sanford and Son. Oh my God. You start acting like Sanford and Son with that. Oh my God.
Uh-uh.
Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've had the heartburn before,
Yep.
but I OD'd on it. So now I know, but I eat like Nigerian spicy, Ethiopian spicy, Latin spicy, Mexican spicy, Indian spicy, all spices. I eat
Hmm.
jalapeno. I just buy
But
them. I
my
put them.
heartburn will sneak up on me too, though. I got to be careful because it will
Yeah,
sneak up.
it does now. And then when I had the my gastro testing done, he says, "You know you got acid reflux." And I said, "No, I didn't know I had it." And he said, "Yeah." And so then he gave me some medicine and I'm like, "What the hell is this?" At one point I said, "What is this?" It's that thing that you take I don't know, it's a generic thing for people with acid reflux. Girl, I stopped taking that because I was like, why am I going to take something? And the doctor's going to tell me I have acid reflux. I've never complained about it. If I have it, it doesn't bother me.
Right.
And so I can't think of the name of that thing on pill. You can buy it over the counter, but I had a generic. It's a generic basic thing for acid reflux. And I said, I even told him, well, I told another doctor, I said, do I have
Like
to take?
Tums. Kind of like Tums.
Yeah, like Tums, but it's different.
Right.
It's a whole brand. It's a big production, and people that have acid reflux, they know exactly what it is. Um, so I asked my regular doctor. I said, the gastrologist said I have acid reflux. This was when I was trying to figure out what I had was wrong with me,
Hmm.
and I said, I don't think I have it. I said I do eat spicy foods, but I've never had an issue with it, and I don't feel like I want to take it. It's not. It's like the Zyrtec. It's like the Zyrtec. It's a generic, whatever the generic name is.
Right.
What is it, Zyrtec or whatever? Yeah. It whatever. I can't even think. And I threw them all away because I was like, I'm not taking this because I don't have it. It's a funny name. It's commercials. Oh yeah, I can eat hot spicy food. I'm taking da 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 da. It's not Uber. I don't even know what the hell it is, but I was taking it for like 2 years after and then I started taking things away because I'm like, I don't need that. Oh, that's what it is. Prevaxid. That's whatever that thing is right here. That's what it was. And I'm like, because it came was in a purple thing. I was like, what the hell is this? And why am I taking it? You know, sometimes you don't need to take everything that the doctors give
That
you.
they give you. Right. And
Yeah.
sometimes they be giving you some stuff, and they don't even know if what they're giving you is what you got. They're just guessing, just like you are.
Mhm.
They giving it
And
to you to
because
see if
I
it's
had
gonna
got
work.
Yeah, and I had because I was dealing, they were taking me, I was going everywhere. I had every doctor in the world, and then the when I got to that doctor, they were like, you have acid reflux. And I'm thinking to myself, shouldn't I be telling you I have it? I mean, shouldn't I be giving you symptoms? Because I don't know what's wrong with me. But if I have it, I guess they saw that they can tell when you eat hot, spicy foods and stuff. All that she had to tell me was, girl, you need to lay off the curry. That's all. So give me this whole thing. I done took this daggone medicine for 2 years, and I said, "Why am I taking this? I don't know what the hell acid reflux mean. I mean, I know what it is, but so I stopped taking it. I tried one less pill to take. Why take something that I
Mhm.
don't have it?
Right.
It's not bothering me. That wasn't the issue that I was going in with.
And
That's
that's my
exactly what it
thing. You
is,
go in there for one thing and they hit you with like seven other different things. It's
girl.
like, man, this is
You
not
come
what
out
I
there
came
with a
for.
whole yeah. And just like when you take your car to the shop, I took one of my cars to the shop, girl. They gave me a whole thing that was almost $2,500. Girl, that car's sitting there.
I would
I
have
drive it
fainted.
as an extra. All $2,500 worth of shit. I'm like, really? I done had this car for this long, and ain't none of that stuff. Only one thing that was kind of an issue, it wobbled. But now this one place I took it to, they thought it was gonna hit a lick. They thought they was gonna hit a lick with my butt. I
Mm-mm.
said thank you. It's sitting right there, and I just hop in the other one. But yeah.
You know how
So
many art supplies you can get for that price? Man.
right, and that's what I was thinking to myself. But yeah, so no, don't. And what you do is, even with your body, always get second and third opinions.
Oh
They were
yeah.
going to cut me up 2 years ago. Remember, I told you they had given to have me in surgery and do all this, and they gave me labels and titles and stuff that I didn't have. I
Mhm.
got second and third opinions, and I'm still here. And
Yep. And my
I,
thing is, and they get some of them get upset when you be like, "No, I want to go ask somebody else." No, because
yeah,
you might be wrong.
yeah,
You
and
don't
you
have the
might not
answers for
make it.
everything, right?
How soon are you going to make the appointment? They want to make an appointment in 4 months. Well, you might not be here in 4 months. Really? What kind of crap is that? Mm-mm.
Hmm.
I switched up and I do everything at John Hopkins. They treat me right there. And I don't, but yeah, but I always get second opinion. So second and third. So if I do that for my body, what makes you think I'm not going to do that for my car? Or you can switch it up. If you get second and third opinions for your automobile and your house, your furnaces and stuff like that, why not get second and third opinions with your body? Just because they
Right,
tell you I didn't even go in there for acid reflux. I went in there for something else. How you gonna tell me I got something else going on? Maybe
right.
that pharmaceutical doctor went in there and said, push the acid reflux medicine, and then I'm gonna give you extra $1,000. They,
Exactly.
they don't
And
even
I'm
have it.
extra paranoid. I really be like, "No, I need to go ask about four more people first."
Right. Right. Now, if
You
I
know?
went there and they was like, "You got allergies real bad," okay, okay, let's try something. I'm down for that, but I didn't even come in there with no acid reflux issues.
Right.
Oh my god, it was so freaking stupid. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate you, Miss Bubbles. You were one of my favorite people. I've always adored you from whenever I first saw you around coloring and stuff. And you have never disappointed me. You've helped me pick out some good products. You've taught me some good skills and basic things and tips, and showed me your style. And I've emulated some of it, especially when it comes to picking coloring books. And I greatly appreciate you, and thank you so much for coming up.
Of course, anytime. You
All
know, I
right.
come up whenever I'm free. So,
I know. I know. All right. Okay, bye y'all. We gonna go
hey,
now. Let me put
bye.
bye. I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna turn it off right when it goes off this time. Okay. All right.
Okay,
Bye y'all. All right. Bye bye.
bye.